ma mentro ha o se dey o ma ka say those who celebrate no bro for be na mentro those who celebrate no o ma na be den e be criticize ma who say MPP phobia che me video no na de na me judge ba factor guy no I don't know whether they don't listen. I've never judged anybody. I kept using the word allegedly. I kept using as said by the Attorney General. That's what I can say.
Yeah. So in journalism we call it attribution.
I'm not ignorant of the law.
Yeah.
So I always say that you can hate somebody. There's a relationship between Paul and Demot. You can hate Paul. That's your business. That doesn't mean I should hate him.
Yeah.
I don't dislike people through connections. So you can hate me. It's normal.
That's your business.
That's your business. But at least don't lie or don't misquote me. Now let me give you a context. What can I say? So I'm gonna do basic form. And that's my second story. This is where Ora began. Let me build a context for you. Your free be Ghana Integrity Initiative. It is the local chapter of Transparency International. This is Ghana's corruption scorecard from 2012 to 2024. Okay, Afro-Barometer survey until 2022, the government of the worst corruption perception. Now you John Mahama phase 1 or phase 1. Premier Kufuor phase 2 no. Na nyakra. And I've said that my source is Afro-Barometer corruption perception index. They're around 8 and around 9. Now let's go into it. Unya above 50 a year. If you near Kuni papa biya. Okay. And the President Mahama ba, let's assume 2012, right? Because of half the year. 44, 46, 48, 47, 43. So before President Mahama left, the worst corruption perception index, Alita, now 43.
Okay.
Meaning that only almost 6 out of 10 in Ghana perceived the Mahama regime as corrupt. Tiye me say corruption perception index. Men can't corruption reality index. Now President Kufuor by the 2017 40, 41, 41, 43, 43, 43, 43, 42. Taluta, yenya simple mass wa. Me no know.
Yes.
So Kufuor's best corruption perception index in 8 years was 43. So Mahama's worst corruption perception index, as in 2016, was Kufuor's best corruption perception index. What does that tell you? It infallibly tells you that the Ghanaian people perceive the Kufuor's government as most corrupt compared to the John Mahama regime. This is data. I didn't manufacture the data. I've given you my sources. So on the back of that, the NDC said they will do something they call Operation Recover or Loot Oral. So if a man for says Orano, ache, fast track court, near the Amala Misano, Yanfa. This is the backdrop. That the Mahama first one that did that. Sada, near Maniaman, ya 2 new Biano, Nanya Crano, near 43. Your poster boy, I think, Kwame President, better than Yakasa, you Kwame Nkrumah number 2 Yaman president, and buy, you know. The best Air 43. And then this one be oral. Now, this is where I felt there was a gap in communication. 10 February.
Before you move on to the gap, let's look at the formation of the ORA.
Yes.
Time ana Omampani commission ORA. Now you're the president-elect.
Yes.
So you're president-elect until so Obeso Afinamusayano. With what powers was he clothed with to have commissioned this committee? Yes,
I'm coming there. What's your communication about? I'm so no more gather information. There's nothing wrong with the president, let's say, now, me pay information on something. After all, when you're president, like, even pay what the lawyers tell me, you are giving security briefings. So me, I didn't find any issue with it. Why I found an issue was something I said. And they come back to New York and say, sometimes, I feel the political party supporters, they be a make me on my personal YouTube, say, I'm a fan full moon and be on my bank position. You know why? Let's go into it. I could get 2 year presentation. Saturday, I think I was traveling, I was on flight or something. It me take value me, I must say me. Say, what to be say over no mobile, no benya 20 point 1 billion. So at the point I'm called Facebook, this is the evidence. Shall date 10 February. Now I say, I missed the presser. How did the oral team arrive at the 21.9 billion USD? Because gather information. You are not an investigating body. It's in this week. Oral and Samban Dominic and PMS said that they gathered information. Some of them are even garbage.
Yes.
Aluta metao. Ebi abench FM. Ma ko catch you kukusi ko aluta o. One ma be tre kra wo ma kra o baby aluta de ka oni pa fun bia we the certificate got bank and certificate papa. Okuku nien so be gada. No dia koma craft on ja craft na be investigation. Okuku be jina so be ka aluta ni pa bonefo a. Wa mo.
Yes.
Any aluta comment na se no. Ese wani. And na minim ne me week ya Dr. Justice Rams and GH1 interview then okay was say estimate near then high. It's not realistic. So it come back to the point I say. And I'm baby say if oral committee cannot deliver the estimated 21.9 billion USD, what is the estimate now? 7 months after reviewing the dossier of documents by the team. I hope that Attorney General speaks to that. And the Attorney General pressure no. NDC pressure movement about Ora no. Yes, this is the background.
And that's why it's self-inflicted.
Exactly. Isn't a baby I say communication is key. I gave you the backdrop. Generally, people didn't perceive the Kufuor government as the best when it comes to corruption. One soon send me a back a chair no could the tone at the press. Now only 21 billion. That is 7 times of IMF. DDE President Kufuor say no na born from the dark days in the Biano. Ya chechu mine sebe nya ba yes campaign the speech ni nyina no. 3 billion on by benya na 7 na Ghana ha. Ni say amanfo awia. People certainly be agitated about it. Na yenkoso. It is Shams Akadomeleva can be bia. Now on this, one in principle, I see nothing wrong with the Attorney General and say, "Oh my addict." May I watch a lot of these European I have to find details here. And what the lawyer need became be you to him because I'm not a lawyer. But say, Papa be based on this backdrop, Emma update on corruption cases. No, I find nothing wrong with it. Now, what the MPP people who are sharing the Thursday video in Share FM because they've not listened and because they come with their own prejudices this. Abrante Hana almost allegedly what fiscal wage about 50.8 billion or thought down here in no. My issue is not even about him. My issue is a bigger conversation. Anita, what be a bank account da? Skabi be tomu da bank be a fraud da. Beboa.
Yeah.
Osha NSS scandal. Allegedly, as he give to record G loan with DB. Documents or the coy and you're credible. I've used the word allegedly. Yes, you go say CB a transfer is Kebi any idea. It all comes back to the bank system, transfers any idea. So my question was that is it that Obu Abema on the bank system no and check your mana? Because Alita I told you the information they be ya.
Can you kind of you?
Me say
yes.
Osha NSS scandal. Some say ya mama give to worry or kwaji loan or bank bi. Or then krata enya papa na kwaji loan. 2. Abranti some say money laundering activities can be enya na dey moving around. 3. You say be some movies can be. Meboa in the NSS scandal. Osha come na do mo dey so no say bank movies can be. My question is say only as uncle for no bema is it that the bank system with different laws be applied to them than us and I because me I also do consultancy. I receive foreign remittances. I work for a lot of people. I do have a lot of cash. Questions are 50 times and 40 times come to account for your visa one. I don't get how people can allegedly transfer these monies. Then it's like there's no red flag because a red flag will buy can be prevented and I'm a boy. So for me that is where the conversation is. But you see, because of their hate,
this is very interesting.
Because of their prejudice, because of their ignorance and their haste to comment and not listen, they won't even get it.
The assembly bar, they are pen tem, they are a political doorstep.
TV, no. I wish you can play it.
Yes.
I told them, say, the head of supervision unit of the Bank of Ghana must be questioned.
That's true.
The Bank of Ghana governors must be able to tell us. Sabtoni General proving Yama way, and in the they must tell us. Because banks in the when you read the borders report and all that, some of these things were mentioned in the report. We spent in excess of 30 billion US the mini usika taxes. Yes, and yet they could clean the banking sector. No. But I another example. Look at the Public Accounts Committee.
Yeah.
Minia, and you one say, it come back to this. Obi a Aluta, ye kwaye ni bi. Chairman ni busa no council ye kobi. Na nipa ni pay ako 26 months. Because the union said to Abeka Hanana, so we MPP ni si obi be di matam. Me na me time ewu. Anye me bibia.
But you see, I feel say you don't even have to waste your energy on that.
You see?
Was a while ago me can say the biggest judge on this earth is your conscience.
Yes.
Do you feel say na wo ye no a year?
Yes.
Continue with that.
But you interestingly, Obia ya fa ne foforo de 10 months. Ni pay.
Yes.
But ni pa wo ye kwaye ni bio ye kobi.
I nim say mortal remains in the that way.
Ye kobi e ni pa na tonnem. Ni pay ya 26 months. A bit me to video be 40,000. So I went on my Facebook and I asked 3 questions. Say, 1, me menya abedjuma da. I've worked in the private sector for the last 5 years. Abedjuma my national service. Is it that state agencies only internal auditors? 1, 2, only internal auditors. Only nyama be say ya. What is the next line of action? Because see, Hanan minimum. Victoria crowd was me defending the same Abeka say no nkwan dis kana allegedly. And then he say, where is our state institutions reactive towards corruption and not preventive? Because multimedia, who could embassy between embassy the Kurana? Near Fenwahano.
No, there was a banker, me bufu ya had wanted to even close my account. Sika kuma we better my account. Me pesa me withdraw with my ATM. Me call me say the cash cannot be dispensed. Me call bank or me say. This may be updating my records to justify why that amount is in my kitty.
Yeah.
And I was like, how?
Sure. Okay. This is supposed to be allegedly as well to $1.6 million. Per the laws of Ghana, as well declare an asset.
Yes.
Which lies in the bosom of the auditor general. How can someone purchase a dime? You man saw a bank transfer, utuya cash. Our security agency, then we go the FIC, SEC. Bank of Ghana. We don't have a system that checks these things. So be too fee. What you say? When you make a certain amount of transaction, it doesn't ring any red signal. What allegedly told you. And this is not the first matter to be at Todine. It happens. Mr. Chef, a public accounts committee. No. You need to turn of 44,000 or 5,000. You be a ton of 40,000. So my question is, maybe beyond a brand here, or not some, maybe the answer you cover scan. Make my cousin Jojo some no aluta. You have for 500 cedis. Hey, aluta bra. Who now we share ya rock, ya cold dome, ya tongue, or boxer, ya tongue, or podari, ya tongue. You really been 350. So 150 naka. Aluta okay. 500 and guess what them 25, 150 with the 3 years we are fine. But maybe you sikan. Say allegedly fee 2 something go 2.2 billion. So maybe sikano. But for me, the bigger conversation is about the state institutions. Why is the audit service? Well, aluta. You to me an internal audit service. You to me engineering. Now you have only the year kwa bibia de bia system flagging. But some profu we the allegedly normal catch as one the end the e koto bi say. As one the end the as hindrance bi eni omo de ni smooth alu anya izo me boss na be na dan to me say 2020 $100 CBG University ya University ya form some fairly $100. So our banks, our state institutions, financial intelligence they must be able to make. So I told you the previous way, the next line of action is for all these financial related state agencies to tell us how these things are possible, because you have a history. Read the borders report. on the banks, how bank managers, bank owners were moving cash around. Is it free for all? Because me, you just said to me, explain the banking sector. Then I signed it. I don't know more the end of the year. Allegedly, it's we need to be able to fix it. What you see, Mama at the back door. This is Ghana's corruption perception scorecard. And my catch also say, your democracy, no. Say, ya. Eh? Now say, people lose interest in the politics and the democracy. People lose interest in it. And again, the Arab Spring, when you read about it, when you read about the failing democracies, I be say, in focus among for comfort. That is why I said that it is a corruption perception index. Now, the Attorney General must prove to the whole Ghana, send your whole Ghana no credit. And you are supposed to say, answer the TV, so discuss here. It is nonsense to me. Why must our corruption fight be reactionary at the end of this can? Say, all this can answer no baby scan. I want to see a block size can echo.
Now, I'm quoting something from the Constitution 1992. We share Article 19(2)(c) no. Or say obi aya charge and say we be na say wabokro no ye criminal no. So any panel is presumed to be innocent.
Yeah.
Until he's proved or he pleads guilty.
Yeah.
The Ghana's a system na accusatorial.
Yeah.
They say you know these people so mentioned. Omo faith is yet to be proven in court.
Yeah.
Attorney General say why investigations.
Yeah.
Are we not treading on a dangerous path? Early on, I've asked them because I said early on, foreign countries in Omoyesa.
Yeah.
In fact, last night I was watching similar presser from the United States.
Yeah.
So it is not ad hoc. But how is this situated in law?
It's because of the context. The context is that we have the worst corruption perception in the last 10 years under certain regime. The regime is perceived corrupt. And means if one answer papers, the catcher is 21 billion. What did I look at Otihei? He will be the message you basa look to see from one my 100,000. Yanka so nana so mami sisi ameba. What I say?
National Saturday social events or
exactly. What I say? It is how many naka. It's na make us me hana me the say allegedly near so my in
the first place.
Comment say your monko. Intermediate beyond that 20 million. There need to be a broader conversation on your financial intelligence. Now say Yahoo semi. Who's a paper net magana? Yeah, visa sense them. Say Yahoo semi romance scam. Nessa. No, it's linked to some money laundering. Coco bank wa paper ne boho. Companies will create the companies on track record. Then that's where we have a system. So we need to create a company. Allegedly maybe 5 years can be a film. We need to track all these things. No.
Okay.
My last story, we will guess about. My last story is on